Hi, everybody, Russell West Ham Network. Hope you're all safe and well. If you're new, Andy, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, and give it a bloody good subscribe. It's the best thing to do. Honestly, we've got some really good interviews, some really cool content coming up during the World Cup, particularly. So make sure you don't miss any of it, please. I don't want you to miss a single thing. Generally do. Getting emotional because of it. Have a look down there. If you've got if your little subscribe button's red, it means you're not subscribed. So click it, it goes grey, and hit a little bell, and you've completed it, mate. We have Blackburn Rovers on Wednesday in the Carabao Cup third round. Obviously, because we're massive and we're in Europe already, we don't go in that round. We don't go in round 2, we go in round 3. It's all coming up, Millhouse. And so what we try and do is put together our predicted 11. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to sort out the community one because it's a Wednesday. Usually it's a Sunday and a Thursday, but it was the extra day. And by the time I put it out, it seemed a bit silly because it would be the day of the actual game. So I thought, you know what? We'll sort it out. We'll put the thing down for the Leicester City game. So make sure you can pick your 11. So for the Leicester City game, you'll be able to select who plays in goal, that type of stuff. What we're going to do today is give you my predictions. Now, I haven't thought about this. So this is a really sort of a cathartic approach, you know. So I'm sort of thinking I'm going to digress, go for my thought patterns. And you'll all disagree with me anyway, so I know it's going to happen. But anyway, so let's bring up the old team sheet, the screen, and we'll begin. So, Blackburn, good team. Check out Matt's stat attack. They're playing well. Got good players. They're playing well in the Championship. So, I honestly think this is going to be a really hard game because we're not going to go full first team. And by that I mean we're not going to go with our what I call our Premier League side. I think it's going to be, and I don't think we're going to go with youth. I don't think it's going to be where the FCSB game was very much about the youth. I think Moyes needs this win. We need this win. We need a good performance because we've got the game on Wednesday, and then and then we've got Leicester City, and then that's it until Boxing Day. And so there's a lot of time for people to stew, to come up with ideas, theories, whatever it is. So actually, we desperately need a victory, I think. And obviously, the game will be finished, regardless of it's a draw after 90 minutes. It goes extra time and penalties. Same as last year with Man City. We knocked out Man City last year in the Carabao Cup. We hadn't lost for 5 years in the competition. So, but I think Blackburn are going to come with their tails up. I think they're going to come. It's going to be a really tough game, I think. And I think because we're not going to have our first string out, that's not saying I think our first string will be on the bench. Very similar to how we play in the Europa Conference, bar the FCSB game, in that we had the likes of Declan Rice. We had the likes of, Skamaka. These guys were on the bench, and we brought them on as and when required, and we usually did require them. Hopefully we don't require them, because obviously I think definitely Saturday is the priority if you were ranking them, but it's so important we have a good result on Wednesday, I think, to lead us into that Saturday, because there's 2 home games as well. It's kids for a quid as well, so you're not going to get a huge, I don't think we're going to get a huge attendance, so the guys that are going to be there, we need to make sure they're enthused and they want to chant, they want to make some noise. Otherwise, it's going to be a dire place. We'll just say that. So, who's going to go between the sticks for Rusty B, the Rusty B11? Well, I think it's quite obvious. It's going to be Areola. Let's drop him in. He's our cup goalkeeper. There we go. He's our cup goalkeeper. He will continue. Obviously, Fabianski did an absolute worldie on the Sunday for the Crystal Palace game off Dulce, and he's at the moment he's our Premier League goalkeeper, and Areola is our cup goalkeeper, so he'll be in goal, which will be great opportunity for him because that's the last game for him potentially before the World Cup. And he'll be wanting to get into the squad as not obviously first team goalkeeper because that'll be Lloris, but I think he'll be the reserve team goalkeeper. Obviously, Paqueta got called up as well, which is fantastic, and Declan Rice will be called up, and Tilo Kehrer will be called up, and then the rest. I think that's probably going to be it. I think we might have 4 players there at the World Cup. I don't think Bowen's going to be there, and I don't think Fornals is going to be there. I don't think Zuma's going to be there, and obviously the Italians didn't qualify, the Czechs didn't qualify, so that's probably your lot. Oh, sorry, and Morocco. And Aguerd. Now for Aguerd, there'll be 5. Speaking, we'll talk about Aguerd in a minute. So we'll put him in goal. We'll put Areola in goal. Let's go for formation, shall we? Now, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I think we'll go. I think we'll go 4 at the back. I think. Okay. Let's go 4 at the back. The chances are we'll go 5 at the back. Or shall we just go 5 at the back? Because we know we're going to go 5 at the back. Okay, you're going to go 5 at the back. That's what we'll do. That's what I told you. I didn't know what I was going to do. So I thought this is my thought processes. So if that's the case, then the back 3, we'll start with Angelo. Angelo will be there, definitely. Angelo Ogbonna. I think also you'll have Naya Faged. He'll be there as well. Let's just make sure they're the same heights. There we go. And then also, I think you'll have, as the third, Benny Boy Johnson. I think the back 3, he tends to go with a back 3 for the cup games. I think basically because we haven't got a left back. I mean, he's definitely not gonna risk Aaron Cresswell at this game. I think that's what he'll go. I think we'll go with back 3. Fullback or the wing backs, I think he'll go with Emerson on the right, and then I think he'll go with Vlad on the left on the right. Yes, that's what I think he'll go with. I don't think he'll go. I think we've got the ability now to. I don't think you'll see a lot of the kids starting. Maybe the likes of Skulls could get time. Is that the right thing? That looks a bit weird. I think the likes of Skulls will be on the bench. I think we'll have a mix of sort of the first teamers plus a few kids as well. But I think it's it's self-evident that I think we're going to be playing that sort of 3 across the back. Thinking about it now in a bit more detail. Yeah, I didn't think that was straight. Sorry. My OCD was kicking in. So there we go. Right, midfield. Now there's options. And there's options based on what Moyes is going to do on Saturday, in my opinion. So the guys likely are Lanzini, Common and Coventry, Flynn, Fornals. I don't think he'll risk anyone else. So in the hold, I'm going to put in Flynn, because he would have played against Blackburn as well last season. So he knows about Blackburn. I'm going to go Flynn and Manu at the moment. This could well change after I've been playing around with it. Flynn and Manu. So we're at, I'm just got to count so we're at 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. We're getting there. Now, in terms of sort of attacking options, first thing I'm going to do is put these at the same thing because it's doing my brain in as well. My OCD is kicking in again. Let's top that. Thank you. And then in attacking options, I think we're going to go with... I think you're going to see... I don't think he's going to play Skamaka. I think Skamaka is still going to be played on Saturday. He may well go with Schumacher to get him some goals in, but I think he'll go with Antonio for this one. I think he will, but it'll go with Antonio. Partly because I just think that Schumacher's the main man, and I know he got taken off at half time, but for me he's still the main man. We spent all this money on this striker. The frustrating thing is, and I said it on the after show on Sunday, that twice now we've played the right formation for Schumacher when he's not on the pitch. Schumacher plays best when he's got someone around him. At Sassuolo, he did that with Raspadori, and you saw when Paqueta was closer to him, he was a lot more. He just seemed a different player. Whereas if we're doing the man up front on his own, chasing balls, that's Antonio's bag. So it was almost like it should have been reversed, where Antonio should have started, and then Schumacher came on and we went two up front. I would like to have obviously seen Schumacher and Antonio play like everyone else would have liked to, but that's not going to happen. So it's not going to. I don't think the situation is going to change. Now, in terms of the two sort of attacking type players, now I know this looks like a 4-3-3, but it's actually a 5 sort of 2-2-1 really. It's just I've moved everyone up. Now I think Fornals will get a run out. For sure. I think he'll keep Benrahma fresh for the game against Leicester City. He was our most continually creative. I thought Paqueta had a great game. I think I gave Paqueta man of the match, but I thought he played very well. I thought. Now I know he's not up front. I'm just going to put him there again because the OCD is kicking in. And then on the right hand side, now I think this is going to be. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for a call, and I'll tell you for why. I'm going to put in Jarrod Bowen on the right hand side, and I'll tell you for why. He has one game left until Gareth Southgate picks his side. Now this is not for Gareth Bowen's benefit or England's benefit. I think Moyes, at the moment, we've got pretty much all cover on all positions apart from that right-hand side. Now, yeah, Benrahma could play for Fornals, and Fornals could play on the right-hand side. Flynn Downs has been playing right-sided sometimes, or he's played this sort of 10. They might not even play with a right-side player. They might play narrow and bring in someone like Benrahma and almost play very four across the middle, very, very tight. But I think Bowen could get a run out. Because I think he needs it. He was dreadful. The weekend. They weren't very good at all. But I thought Bowen exceptionally just wasn't. He was man marked. Mitchell did a fantastic job on him from a defensive perspective. I thought he did really well. So I would put. For me, I would put Bowen on the right hand side because I think you just need a little bit of quality. And I think he needs a little bit of game time. So if he went and got a couple of goals, or had a really good performance, Southgate wasn't at the game on Sunday. He was at the Southampton Newcastle, but he would have had scouts there watching him, checking how he's doing, that type of thing. And so I think that he would be played there. Yeah. I'm happy with that. I think there's enough there. There's enough there to progress. And obviously then on the bench you've got the likes of Declan Rice, you've got the likes of Schumacher, you've got Benrahma, you've got Souček, you've got, I think that'll be enough. I think that'll be enough to get I'd hope to get a result against Blackburn. Because this is the type of thing we need. The way the league's going at the moment, the only way to get into Europe is winning something. That's the only way. Unless there's a massive upturn in our form and people go down, and and the likes of Newcastle drop out, and you've got Fulham are playing well at the moment, and things like that. Talking to a lot of football fans from various clubs, Premier League clubs yesterday. They were all saying, there was lots of Europe. They was all going for the European places, and we weren't even in a discussion. And I think the only way we can get to Europe is by winning the conference or winning one of the cups. Now, considering we haven't won anything since not significantly domestically since 1980, it's highly unlikely. But I think we do need to give this a big go. We're already a round in, so it's less. I think it's only 6 or 7 games you have to win, something like that. Might have been less than that to actually win the Carabao Cup. Whereas at the moment, if you want to go and we've already won 7 games in the conference, plus another 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? No, 7. I think there's 7 games left. You've got the 16s, the quarterfinal, the 2 16s, the 2 quarterfinals, the 2 semis, and the final. So you've got 7 games potentially you have to win. So it's the same now, but we've already won 7. So it's like you need to win 14 games really, or they don't need to win them. But you've got to win the, you know what I mean. You've got to win the tie. So I think that side's good. I think there's enough there. I mean, any changes? I mean, as I said, you could take out Bowen. You could maybe move Fornals onto the right hand side, bring Ben Rama in if he's going for that. You could bring in someone like you could take out Ben Rama. You could go with a tighter 3 in midfield and bring on Connor Coventry. And maybe have, Antonio's going to drop out, Fornals as a 10. I know it looks bloody horrible there, but you know what I mean? So there are options there, but I think the original one I went with is going to be the one I've gone with. But there's different options there. But let me know what you think. I'm just one man sitting in front of a webcam in Hornchurch. What do you think? Let us know. Who'd you pick? Obviously, unfortunately, we couldn't do the community thing this week for this game, but we'll be back for the Leicester City game, so make sure you get your points across. But in the comments below now, let me know who's your starting lineup. Do you agree with what I think? Probably not, but just arseholes, we've all got an opinion. So... Anyway, as I said, if you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. With all the previews and the stat attacks and the watch-alongs and review shows, all that type of stuff, and the rating. We'll be doing all that for the Blackburn game. Then we start all over again for the blinking Leicester City game, and then that's it. Although we do have the friendly on, I think it's the 6th of December. The Cambridge United friendly. There's talk of maybe a mini tournament as well. I don't know what's going on with that, but keep an eye on the channel and we'll let you know as soon as we know. Check out the website as well. We've got the website up and running. There's daily several articles each day. Check them out. westhamnetwork.com. All that good stuff. All the videos, all the interviews, all the ex-player interviews, the celebrity interviews, they're on there as well, so you don't have to, they're just here as well on YouTube, but you can have a look over there as well. And until next time, my friends, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. And we'd like to thank all our channel members. If you want to become a channel member, hit the join button down there. There's different options. We'll be doing a draw probably Thursday or Friday for the November draw. Every month we do a member draw for some memorabilia. We've got a Mark Ward signed... a Mark Ward signed notebook, so you can win that. Maybe we might even throw another one. We might even throw a Tony Coy one. We've got one. We've got a Trevor Morley ones. We've got quite a few. Matt Jarvis. I tell you what we're going to do a Mark Ward and Matt Jarvis. We're going to keep the Tony and Trevor's for next month. So take care and stay safe, stay warm. Bye.
It's like a family tree, part of you and part of me. separate.